Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and into tonight's free video, we could pick up where we reviewed last Thursday. I know I've spoke to you a few times since then, but essentially, in that moment, we were having the discussion that market sentiment might have been a little bit too bearish, and I was thinking that we may have been due for a couple of days of rallying. Well, you can see how that played out, essentially from the 8th up into the 12th making that elation move kind of here into the high. But, you know, a lot of that thinking, there was a lot of factors that went into it, but one big part of it was just looking at the index itself and saying from this swing low to this swing high, that major bullish move, the 618 retracement of it, tends to be an important area. And you can see how that was revisited today. So allow me to be the first to say that this does not inspire, a lot of bullish theme at all. There are a lot of really troublesome charts out there, and we probably are headed lower. But I usually don't like shorting, right at this retracement. I would prefer to do it at the mean. You'll notice how the 21 period exponential moving average of the spiders is heading directly lower, and the value sits right up here around 401. So a move back into 400 would really be the more opportune spot to get short. So that's because expiration tomorrow could bring just about anything. There is a huge floor at 390, and I got to think that they're going to try to let all of those puts at 390 expire worthless. Of course, with the recent volatility, that may not happen, but I do want you to carry it forward with you tomorrow. I do want you to think about that reversion to the mean as the spot to possibly get short next. And then if we do have any kind of move higher, this is the spot that you look to. And what I feel like I see in Tesla here, a couple of things. And if we start with one of the more broad ways of assessing this chart, I think there's some fascinating relationships here where we can look at previous advances and their measurement in price. And if you look at this swing low to this swing high, you'll find that it's the same point value as the advance from this swing low into this swing high. And you can find, or you'll see that was a very important level, right? It ended up being a bit of a double top there. So that symmetry is a really fascinating relationship. Okay, the next one that you can look at is this advance. And if we look at that swing low to this swing high and make that same projection from the lows back there in May, you see it up there into that, let's just call it 360. I think that's going to be a very important target. Now, I don't know how long that's going to take to play out, but I do think it's a very meaningful map. And then on a more granular view, coming in here and looking at the volume average that has just been waning and moving lower, lower. And then you have the past 3 sessions where volume has really started to pick up. That big gap down day. Also, when you're just reviewing the charts and you look at how this bar into this bar closed, that's not very good, right? That creates a situation where you could have had abandonment, right? This candle could have been abandoned and could have started a bigger move lower, but it didn't, right? All of that move was recovered. This strong volume comes in, moves it back up into that abandoned candle, and today actually made a better high. So it's one of the best relative strength names out there. Just like the opposite of the SPY, here the 21 EMA has turned higher, and now any pullbacks into about 292 would be spots that I would be looking to sell puts. Somewhere like 60 days out should be a conservative approach, and then other variants of that may also serve you well. So I hope it helps. You guys have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you in the next free video. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.